Leo thinks he's about to die and wants to explore the world before he dies, but then he starts befriending kids in his classroom. At the end of Leo, Ms. Malkin wins Teacher of the Year and takes Leo and Squirtle with her to her new classroom. But is their new situation a better deal than the 5th grade classroom they've spent their lives in so far? Leo and Squirtle are classroom pets who have lived their whole lives in a 5th grade elementary school classroom. When Leo learns he may only have 1 year to live, he decides to escape so he can see the world. However, his plan changes when he starts talking to the kids and helping them with their problems. The kids all begin to perform excellently in school, pleasing their substitute teacher, Ms. Malkin, until she realizes the credit belongs to Leo, not her, so she abandons Leo in the Everglades. But the class changes her mind and they rescue him. Why didn't Leo escape like he planned? Leo and Squirtle were happy to live in their little enclosure in the 5th grade classroom until one night, during a parent-teacher conference, Leo hears one of the dads say tuataras live until they're about 75 years old. He knows he was born in 1949, but he doesn't know addition or subtraction since he's lived in the 5th grade classroom his whole life, so it's not until he meets Cinnamon, the bunny from the 2nd grade classroom, that he learns he's 74 years old, meaning if he only lives until he's 75 he only has 1 year left to live. Leo wants to see the world and have new experiences, so he conspires to escape. Leo gets his first chance to run when he's taken home by one of the 5th graders, Summer, but when she catches him as he's escaping, she finds out he can talk. Instead of running like he'd planned, Leo gives Summer life advice about how to have better conversations with other people and to ask engaging questions instead of just talking in run-on sentences. Summer takes his advice the next day and it immediately pays off. As other kids start talking to Leo and he gives more advice, he enjoys the attention and appreciation the kids show him, so he stops trying to run away. Why Squirtle Exposed Leo? Squirtle had no idea Leo was talking to all the kids until they started leaving phones in the terrarium so they could talk to Leo at night and on the weekends. Squirtle and Leo were each other's only socialization for years, so once Leo is talking to kids all the time, Squirtle begins to get jealous. Initially, he's more upset about losing Leo's attention, but when he goes home with Anthony and tries to talk to him like Leo does, Anthony too announces Squirtle sucks to the class and they agree Leo is the best. One night, while Leo is trying to juggle multiple phone calls with the kids, Squirtle live streams it to all the other kids. Up to that point, Leo had told each kid they were the only children he was talking to because technically he wasn't supposed to let any of them know animals could talk at all. Now, not only do they know he can talk, but they know he was lying to each and every one of them by saying they were the only person he was talking to. Why Ms. Malkin abandoned Leo in the Everglades? Ms. Malkin knows Leo was the true reason for the kids' success, but now that everyone thinks it was her, she's getting the praise she's always desired and doesn't want that to change, so she takes Leo to the Everglades and tells him the kids lost the history fair and blamed him for it. Additionally, she tells him he can live his dream in the Everglades with no chance of ever running into the children, or their parents, or the principal, or the media. The reason she takes him there is so nobody will ever talk to him and find out all the praise she got really belonged to him. Of course, after Squirtle and the drone track down the kids on the bus, Squirtle tells them all Demerit Face wants is all the credit. She has another change of heart and confesses to taking Leo to the Everglades because she wants all the credit because she thought it'd make her happy. Despite her third change of heart, Coach Kimura won't change course to go to the Everglades, so Ms. Malkin and the kids conspire to steal the bus and drive there themselves to rescue Leo. Is Leo and Squirtle's new class even worse? On one hand, everyone gets what they want in the end. Ms. Malkin gets a full-time teaching position in a new class, and Leo and Squirtle get to move to a new grade room. However, it's possible they'd be better off staying in 5th grade. Their new class is comprised of younger and wilder kids who are shown being rough with animals and teachers in every scene they're in. Leo and Squirtle were worried about getting hurt when the 5th graders took them home, and that risk is only greater with younger kids. So, while Leo and Squirtle are excited that they could finally learn their ABCs, their lives could literally be at risk. In the 5th grade class, Leo and Squirtle were treated well by the 5th graders because they were able to talk and reason with them, and the 5th graders were smarter and more mature. In their new class, the situation will be entirely different, and it could put Leo and Squirtle at risk. The biggest upside at the end of Leo is the fact that Ms. Malkin knows they can talk and will hopefully take care of them. But considering her multiple changes of heart throughout the movie, there's no guarantee that she'll look out for them. The best case scenario for Leo and Squirtle would be to get moved to an older classroom as soon as possible.